What's going on, family? We are back again in our endless pursuit of being more healthy. That was quite dramatic, wasn't it? But now let's get to the workout, man. We're going to do a superset, and what we're going to start off with is a pyramid with the flat bench. We're going to go from 90 to 230 to 90, and we're going to do 7 sets. We're going to start off doing 12 reps, then 10 reps, then 8 reps, then 6. And then we're going to go in reverse and go 8 reps, 10 reps, 12 reps. Then along with that, man, we're going to do some armpit rows. And I'm doing a slight variation of it. And I'm doing it with free weights. And then after that, we're going to do some overhead chest presses. And those are going to be done with the reverse grip. And so both the armpit row and overhead chest presses are going to be 7 sets and 10 reps apiece. And the weight for the armpit rows is 25 pounds, and the weight for the overhead chest press is 60 pounds. So we're going to try to challenge ourselves this morning, man. Try to get a couple of things in that I haven't been getting in. But now I'm going to tell you what I look to be especially challenged on is the 4th set involved in that pyramid on the bench, because we're going to go slightly a little bit more than we usually would go. And so that's why you see I'm not doing the tower of power this morning, because what I'm focusing on now is increasing the weight that I'm able to handle. And so that weight that I'm looking forward to, that 230, because remember now, I don't count the bar, but 230 I'm looking to try to get at least 6 repetitions out of it. And so we'll see, man. But you know, that's the plan. We're always pushing to go farther and harder and stronger. So let's see what we can do. All right, so now we're about to engage in the moment of truth. Let's see. And there I am again with that head up. But you know, I've been doing this so long, man, I'm not going to be able to stop. Okay. Listen, let me tell you something. And I can admit this freely. That hurt. That hurt. I hadn't done that and I don't know when, man. So, you know, I'm waking up muscles that I probably hadn't used in quite a while. So, yeah, that hurt. But, you know, it was a good kind of pain because I was able to get all 6 reps out of it, man. So, anytime I can do that, I can deal with the pain afterward, man, you know. And then also, man, when you're able to set that kind of goal and get it on the spot, man, you feel wonderful. Even if you are absolutely tired, if you can pull out the best of yourself to complete a goal that you have. Those 6 reps was my goal. I completed it, man. I'm energized. Now I'm going to do a couple other things because of the fact that I was able to accomplish that particular goal this morning. Like I mentioned, man, progress, small steps. It still counts. So let's get back to the work. And then one thing too, man, I want you to notice, especially when doing the flat bench, there are different variations on where to place your hands. Some do a shoulder width, some do a chest width. But man, it's all about what makes you feel comfortable, I would say. Because, you know, if you're doing it with the right technique, you know, if you are coming down slightly above the chest, right? And your breathing is correct, and you centered your body in the middle of the weight, you're going to get the desired effect. So, you know, a lot of time people, they're sticklers about grip, but me, not especially. I'm not too concerned about grip per se when I'm just doing the regular flat bench, unless I'm focusing on close grip or unless I'm intentionally doing wide grip. Other than that, man, I'm not really focused on it. You know, there's some smooth spots on the bar, and usually I'll line up with those, you know, just as a point of reference. But you know, as far as making sure that there's a specific way that I lift, I just lift the way that's comfortable for me. I mean, you're on the flat bench, so unless you're doing something that is totally out of whack, man, you probably are most likely get the way to lift the bar correctly. You'll most likely get that. You know, it's not a difficult thing to think about. It's not a difficult thing to do initially. It only becomes more difficult when you add more weight. So get your own technique down first, and then add weight accordingly. Let's get back. All right, so after having finished up those 7 sets, man, on those 3 exercises, we're going on to the shoulder shrugs. You know, just the regular front shoulder shrug. But now you'll notice I'm doing close grip, or my grip is closer than it usually would be, because we're really trying to get a good burn. And then we're going to do some vertical dumbbell raises. And really what we're trying to target, as we mentioned, man, is shoulders. That's what we're trying to get to. I like the dumbbell raises because I found that not only does it help with building mass on your shoulders, but you get a good rounded look on your shoulders when you do that. A good rounded look on along the front of your shoulders and, you know, across the back. So I'm all right with that, man. I think that the more symmetrical a person looks, man, the better the physique looks overall to me. So that's what I'm attempting to do, man. Trying to get a overall, you know, pretty nice physique. And so what we're doing now, we're doing those raises, those vertical raises. So like I mentioned, we're targeting the shoulders. That's what this day is about: chest, shoulders, and triceps. All right, let's keep going. What's going on, family? How y'all doing this morning? Hope everybody doing well. Hope you're getting ready for the day's activity, man. Hope you're getting ready to go out there and be successful and accomplish all the things that you got set out for the day. You know, just something positive. Man, listen, I had something happen to me yesterday. I don't think he knew what he did, but I had some man that energized me, man. It gave me new life, actually. You know, I had a couple of things to
transpire, man. I'm waiting on the results of it now to see if it's gonna be something positive. And when I say positive, I'm talking about life changing. I really been concerned about that. Been trying to put it in the back of my mind, man. But I tell you something, like I always say, man, if you put positivity out there, come back to you in greater measure. One of my homeboys, man, he just started his fitness journey. He texted me yesterday, man. And in the course of, I'm going to say 2 months, because that's the time that I knew about it. In the course of 2 months, man, this man has lost 20 pounds. 20 pounds, man. I was so happy, man. I was so happy for him. I really was, man, because that's one of the things that, he committed himself to working on. 20 pounds. 20 pounds, man. I couldn't say nothing, man. I got the text and all I could do was smile. That's all I could do. Because I'm going to tell you something, man. I say this all the time. I say this all the time, man. That positivity. And it's positive to look at yourself and say, okay, I could be better in this area, or I could be better in that area. And then not just say it, but actively put, your energies and your time in it so that you can make things better. It's a powerful thing, man. It's a powerful thing. And from the text message, I could tell that, he was just as excited as I was. But I'm so proud of him. I really am. I'm so proud of him. Because everybody has their struggles. But when you see, man, that everything that you put into trying to become a better person is paying off, man, it makes it worth it. It kind of renews your spirit, because a lot of times, man, we do things that's positive. It take a while to come back to us. But when it does, man, I guarantee you're going to be glad that you did or took the course that you took. I promise you. And then going a little bit further, man, I was just sitting there thinking, and in just a small time, just a little bit of time, with the correct focus and the correct energy, man, you can go from a situation where you miserable to a situation where you living better than you ever have in your entire life. But a lot of that comes with the mindset, man. If your mindset is one where you're going to give in, you're going to give in to the situations, man, that you could change. You're going to give in to the difficulties, man, that, you could actually take out of your path, then you're going to continue to be unhappy, man. You're going to continue to look at things as hopeless. And that's something I don't believe in myself. I don't believe in situation hopeless. I never have. Because as long as you can get up in the morning and move around, man, and you got breath in your body, guess what? You can change that situation, man. You can make that thing work for you. I guarantee you can, because I've done it too many times. I've done it too many times, man. Listen, when I say I done hit lows, I'm talking about lows like I'm living in my homeboy apartment, sleeping on his couch, not knowing whether or not I'm gonna finish this engineering degree or not. So I done hit some lows, bro. I have. But here's the thing. You can always come up. You always can. And that's what I encourage you to do, man. If anybody who see this live or this podcast that I'm doing, you see this, man, and you down, and you feel like you can't continue, man, I'm telling you that's a lie, man. You telling yourself a lie. That's what you're doing. You lying to yourself. Because by nature, we are adaptable, right? We're adaptable. But in many cases, man, you choose what you adapt to. And what I'm telling you is don't choose to adapt to negativity. Don't choose to adapt to things that negatively limit you. Don't choose to adapt to them things. Don't welcome them things, man. But don't let nobody come in and tell you what you can and can't do if you being positive. If what you doing is going to make your life and the lives of everyone around you better. Don't let nobody stop you from doing it, man. Don't do it. Because there's people out there, and we talked about this one time before. There's people out there, they vicious, man. And the only thing they care about is their own well-being. Their own well-being. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't put yourself first in some instances, because you should. But if these individuals are always putting themselves first, before they even consider anybody else, they thinking about what they're going to get out of the situation, man. Them the kind of people right there you need to get away from around, because they sucking your positive energy. That's what they doing. They just leeching off your energy, man. When you could be around somebody who encourage you. And then another thing too, man, I'm gonna bring it to an end. It's important to be around people that value you. It is. It's important to be around people who have the same goals in life. They have the same values and morals, because they're going in the same direction as you going. And if ever you have a tumble, if ever you have a bad day, man, them people can lift your spirits. And it's especially powerful when you know that they genuinely care about you. I was sitting around, man, beginning of the week, and I got a call to come over to one of my family members' house, man. And it was just a wonderful time, man. It was exactly what I needed. And when I was called over, man, I was just laying down watching TV, man. But you know, they had gone well, but you know, you had those days where something just feels off, and that was one of those days. And so they called me over, man, and I'm gonna tell you, from that point on, from hitting the threshold of their door to come into their home, man, I felt welcomed, I felt loved, I felt warm and accepted, man. And you need that. You need that, because that's part of you recharging. And you got to recharge, man, if you're gonna keep going. Because after a while, if you don't recharge, man, you're going to run out of gas. Or your battery going to be on E. And then you can't help yourself or anybody else. So I guess if I'm saying anything, man, I'm saying protect your positivity. Protect it. Because like I mentioned, with positivity, you can build. You can build and move forward. Anything else, man, ain't going to help you go anywhere. That's just the truth. Well, you know I love you, man. Y'all have a good one.